everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another makeup video of the long series, taking me a long series of the Harry Potter makeup looks. And so today we are doing a look for the house Hufflepuff. Woohoo, yellow, which if you don't know, yellow is my least favorite color. So I was kind of struggling of what I wanted to do. So I'm just going to do something really simple. And I'm going to try and talk for this video instead of doing voiceover or time lapse or whatever. So I'm going to start. Got my stuff over here. And so it's going to be a simple look because I don't like yellow. So I'm just using this as like a base. Put it all over. It's a illuminating base. So yeah, probably just a little touch of yellow will be in the makeup look. But yeah. So I decided to do this one not voiceover because I plan on not doing so much because I don't like the color yellow, and so this is going to be a simple look. So I'm using the concealer C18 as a foundation. And I just wanted to talk too. I wanted to talk about my, I guess, latest video. I don't know when this video is going up. It's either going to be the one right after my Sherwood one, or there's going to be another video and then this one after the Sherwood one. But we went to Sherwood for the first time. I'm overdoing it. Went to Sherwood for the first time because we heard so many good things about it. Sorry, I need my actual mirror. Look at this. We heard so many good things about it, and we've only really gone to TRF, and I've been going to TRF, Texas Renaissance Festival, since I was a baby, so that's my home fair. It just happens to be the big fair. But yeah, we wanted to try out the littler fairs. Some people really liked them more. And people said the camping there was really gorgeous. It's more woodsy. And so that's something I was really excited for. Did get disappointed. So I'm just going to tell you things that I liked about it and things I didn't like about it and what I think I like better at TRF. TRF is always going to have a place in my heart. It's just so expensive now from the price increases. There might be a bunch of cuts because I have dogs, and neighbor this way, neighbor that way, neighbor behind me all have dogs too, so they all like to bark at each other, and so there's constantly barking. So that's another reason why I don't do this, because there's just barking in all my videos. But yeah, so I put my foundation on and I'm just setting it with some translucent powder. It's the Jeffree Star kind. So like I was saying, Sherwood is it's cheaper than TRF because TRF is getting more expensive now. So that's a big plus. It doesn't entirely break the bank just going for like a weekend. Which we normally like to go a few weekends to TRF, but we don't know if that's going to be possible this year because it's so expensive. And I have free tickets that I got from last year to use for this year, so one weekend we get to use free tickets, but still. And so going to Sherwood, if you saw the video, we arrived way too early because camping at TRF, they open the day before, and I think it opens at 11, if I'm not mistaken. So I wasn't even thinking about when it was opening at Sherwood, and we left really early. We're like, oh, we're gonna get a good camping spot and blah 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 blah. We arrived too early. The thing doesn't open till 12, and so we showed up at like 10:50, and so we had like an hour to spare. So we went to meet Harrison's sister for lunch, which was really nice. But once we finally got and set up, the campground is pretty. There are more trees, but I would say it's even more clan based than TRF, and that might be a surprise to some people. But basically, to get a good spot, like in a woodsy, nice, pretty area, you have to be a part of a clan, because those are where the pretty spots are. And a plus for having the clans, it looks like they've permanently built like their own section, so you don't have to take it down every season, which I think is cool. But yeah, if you want a good camping spot, you're gonna probably need to be a part of a clan, or else you're gonna end up like us in general camping, and it's like a beach. There's sand all over the place, and I'm like Anakin Skywalker. I don't like sand. I don't. And so that was a big bummer for me, because there was just sand everywhere, and I hated it. I hated it. So yeah, we did meet a couple there. At least I think they're a couple. We did meet 2 people there who invited us to come hang out with them and come camp with them in their clan. I'm gonna hit her up next time so we don't have to pitch a tent on the beach, because that was horrible. It really was horrible. I don't like sand, and it wasn't woodsy at all. I was on a damn beach. I don't know if it's specific to that season why it was so sandy, but it was so sandy and I hated it. So I just contour with the hula. What am I doing next? Then I'm going to do my eyebrows with the Nightingale. Is it Nightingale? Yeah, Nightingale. Pretty vulgar with the black, because, you know, I like to do my eyebrows with black. So yeah, I'm going to hit her up next time. But the festival itself, I really liked. I thought it was peaceful, although it's a festival, there was still quite a bit of people there. I thought it was more peaceful than TRF. Yeah. Another thing about the festival is that I would think TRF is very big on pirates. You see a lot of pirate garb, people dressed up as pirates. There's a whole pirate section, you know, the Sea Devil, that's where all the pirates hang out. I would say it's pretty pirate heavy, and I love that, because that's kind of, that's what I like. I like the pirate people. I hang out at the Sea Devil. I'm there for Pride of Bedlam all the time, so I love the pirate scene. And I noticed at Sherwood, there's hardly any pirate. Like, did I see pirates? Yes, but it's not very big pirates. They don't really have a pirate section per se, and if they do, it's really small. And so yeah, that was a big thing for me too, because I'm all about the pirates. And there wasn't a lot of that, and they don't have Pride of Bedlam there, so that's a big, reason why I'm gonna keep going to TRF to begin with, because Pride of Bedlam, that's my pirate band. I'm gonna do the other eyebrow before I end up looking like Sharpie brow. I'll be right back. So yeah, did the brows. So yeah, I think I'm giving TRF, even though it is more woodsy, I guess. If you go farther in the back of the campgrounds, like past family area, past where bonfire is, like behind bonfire, it's more woodsy there. And I like TRF. I prefer the TRF camping grounds. I'm upset I didn't get to see the nightlife. I'm gonna start doing the eyes. I'm gonna do just a normal, like a light brown shadow. I'm using the Game of Thrones palette. This palette is so cool. Look at this. That's so cool. And then the makeup is over here. And this comes out. I'm also gonna use the Blood Sugar Mini. And I'm gonna use Ouch. I'm gonna use, what other color am I using? Namira. Maybe Lannister Red. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna go first with Ouch and the Blood Sugar. as my base. And so, what was I talking about? See, I forget. TRF. Oh yeah, I didn't get the nightlife, so I can't really comment on that because we didn't stay for it, which I'm a little upset about, because I love the, after Faire we go to, like at TRF we go to Bonfire, and they have the fire people out there, they have other things out there. They've got booths out there. There's like a hookah lounge there. You've got food trucks out there. You got the bonfire where people just hang around the bonfire. I meet so many people, and you can just talk to so many people. Yeah, so I love the nightlife there. It does get party, but I'm 23 years old. I don't mind the party. And what I do, I just go back to my camp and party with my friends or go to bed. So yeah, so I love the nightlife at TRF. I have to say that. I know some people don't, especially when, I don't know, I like it. So especially where we camped last time, that was probably the best time we ever had at TRF. The new people we had met that year that we hung out with, who are now part of our family. Yeah, I just love Faire so much. You meet so many wonderful people, and you just have such a good time being nerds and dressing up. And I love it. I just love it. I've met so many people that are a part of like other fandoms that are not just like TRF stuff, but like Critical Role and Star Wars and Harry Potter and stuff like that. So yeah, can't speak about the nightlife and how it is over there because we left. And why did we leave? Because I was dying of heat. It is Texas. It gets hot here. And when we normally go to Faire, it is during October. That's when it starts, and it goes October through November, through Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving weekend. And it's still hot during that time here because it's Texas. But there are some nights that it is cold at night, and I freeze my butt off. But for the most part, it's still hot. And that's our winter, if you will. Autumn, winter, whatever you want to call it. We don't get that, really. And so being in like April, May, June, July, that is our heat stroke time of Texas, especially in June, July. And I just was not prepared. Where we were, there wasn't a lot of trees. So the sun was on us. We were on a beach, sand. I was dying. In the festival itself, I wasn't sweating as much. But once I got out, I was dying. I was sweating my little butt off. And so we had to, we would probably have stuck it out if our friend had came and met us, but he said if he got off work in time, he would come, but he never did. So I'm guessing he didn't get off work on time. So then it was just me and Harrison there, and so we had no one really to party with and like have fun with except for just me and him, which is fine. We've done it before. But if it's just me and him, there's no reason to like stick it out in the heat when we could just hang out by ourselves at home. And we couldn't like party like we normally do because we had to get up early the next day because we had to go to a birthday party for my family that we weren't missing. We went to an Astros game for his birthday, which was pretty cool. And Harrison's a big baseball fan, so he wanted to do that. So we had to get up early anyways. Oh, wait, no. I think that was Easter Sunday. And so we wanted to do Easter. We didn't want to miss Easter with the fam. Okay, this eyebrow is way too thick. I'm going to have to fix that later. So yeah, we were like, we're going to have to get up early anyways. And we kind of are already feeling like we don't want to be here. So we were just like, do we want to just leave? So we left. And that probably was the best decision to leave, because then we didn't have to wake up early the next day and pack everything up in the heat and, you know, be super tired and maybe hungover, if I'm being honest. So that was probably the best decision to make. But I am bummed about it. Okay, now I'm going to take this one. I think that's Nimra? Maybe? Yeah. Just take that one and putting it like in the corner here to just give a little bit more depth. Just a little bit. Very simple. Literally, I'm just probably going to use these two shades because I think that first blended brown actually looks pretty nice. So, yeah, like you can't even really tell the difference. Now I'm going to blend it out real quick. Okay, now I'm going in with a white concealer in my creases here, and then I'm going to put white concealer on my waterlines. So, some things I like about the festival, oh, if you watch the video, there was this part where it's like these people who were in like skull masks or whatever, and they were banging a drum and they were like walking towards me. And I stopped recording because they started getting really close and I felt weird recording them. But I should have kept recording because I think that would have been a pretty shot, because they did walk towards me because they were going to a show that was literally right behind me. I look ridiculous. And so they were walking like towards me, and then they kind of dispersed around me. It was actually pretty cool, and I think it would have been a cool shot, but I got nervous. And so I stopped recording. Where is my... I'm gonna just use my finger. And so, yeah. So I'm just gonna blend out this white real quick. This is as much blending as I'm getting, and it is blended over here. It just looks chunky because I have a skin disorder and it's very bad, like right here in the corner of my eye, so it holds on to product, and yeah, so that's why it is blended. It just looks like that. So I'm going in with this Poison. It is, I forgot the cosmetic brand. I think it's like Makeup Murder or something like that. And it's just straight up neon pigment. So I'm taking that and I'm using this brush and I'm going to put it where the white was. So a few things I liked about the festival. Oh, they have like, I keep wanting to say something, but then I'm just thinking of things I liked. When we first walked in, because they have a separate entrance for camping area versus the main entrance, which I think is interesting. They don't have that at TRF. You just all go in through the main entrance. So the camping entrance is like, because it's like a hill, and so the main entrance is at the bottom of the hill and camping entrance is at the top of the hill. So everyone's coming in this way and we get to come in this way, and we were like in line to come in. We were like some of the first people to come in. So there was hardly anybody there, because we came in on the opposite end, which was kind of cool. And I was like, at TRF, I normally go and get coffee in the morning at this place, which lately I haven't been able to because I guess people realize they have good coffee and the line is always too long. But I normally go get coffee, and so there was this place right by where the entrance was for the camping that it said iced coffee on their thing. So I was like, oh, can I have an iced coffee? And she's like, oh, our iced coffee's not ready yet, which I understand. We were like the first ones there. And she's like, would you want a hot coffee? It's hot outside. I was like, no, I don't want a hot coffee. But they had like iced chai tea, iced chai tea latte, and I was like, you know what, Harrison loves chai tea. I'm okay with it. I think it's all right. But I was like, I'll have a chai tea. I don't mind it. I'll drink that. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. So I definitely recommend their chai tea latte. It's like if you come in through the camping entrance, go to the left and you curve past the main castle. There's a booth there that does like alcohol and sodas, and right next to the booth there's an actual like building there. That's where they have really good iced tea. Harrison got it with oat milk. He's lactose intolerant. Yeah, no, it was really good. So recommend that. We tried some food. We didn't try a lot of food. I wanted to try that pineapple thing. Everybody, like, it's basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, sorry. It to me it looks like pineapple, the Dole Whip that you get at like Disney World, but it's in an actual pineapple, and everybody loves it. And so I was like, well, I've never had the Dole Whip from Disney World. I'll try this. Line was always too stupid long. I was not waiting in that long of a line just to go get a sorbet, ice cream. So I never got that. But, you know, oh well. I tried to blend it out a little bit better. If I get close, you'll see how horrendous it is. But it's because I have that skin problem. Like, you can see all the little bumps. But yeah, like I can't blend it anymore. It's just the skin. My skin is bad. I hope to make a video about it at one point. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just annoying. And it ruins my makeup. That's my problem. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. And I kind of don't have enough storage on my phone. I literally have 10 minutes left to video, so that's why I'm stopping a lot. So let's get this going and add some eyeliner. I've never tried this eyeliner before. It's the House Laboratories. It's Lady Gaga's brand, so I'm excited to use it. I normally use a Tattoo liner, but I ran out, and so I needed to buy a new one, and so I was like, let me try this. So let's try it. Not gonna be talking because liner. Okay. 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 Okay, a little bit of a dramatic wing. It's fine. Oh, my cat just is on my leg right now, so it made me a little nervous. Okay. This is a pigmented, and it's going on really good. Wow. Okay, I love this. I love that. I'm gonna go in a little bit more on my inner corner. I'm gonna do my other eye. Be right back. So I did my other liner, and now I think I'm gonna take some white concealer and like trace right under and then all my line, and then put yellow powder there just to do it. Let's see. I might be an absolute disaster. But I want to try. Okay, so like that. And then I'll put yellow in it. I don't want to put yellow all the way on my bottom line. All the way. I might need to, so. Let me skip. For me hating the color yellow, there's a lot of yellow in this look. So I did that. I think once I put like my lashes and mascara on, I think it will tone it down a bit. And where's my mascara? Okay, so I'm using this one, the F-Proof mascara. I'm gonna put on my top lashes, bottom lashes, and then I'm going to pop on some lashes. So I'm gonna let you look at me do one eye, and then you don't get to look at the other eye. I am down on storage. I need to delete some videos. Right, there's one eye. Let's do the other. So lashes I'm using are these by Chris Alex Cosmetics. I got these a long time ago, so I don't even know if that's their brand name because I think they were like changing it. I don't know, but these are the ones called Sexting. So here they are. I like to use the Duo clear glue, the white glue versus the black glue, and I just like it. I like the brush one because I can brush it right on there. It's more precise, and it's for me. No one's gonna be sharing it, so I don't need to be sanitary. If you're doing makeup for people, I wouldn't suggest using that. I would buy the tube one, so you can put a tube of squeeze out some glue and then run the lash through it. So I let it get tacky, and I like these curved tweezers, and I start at my end and go in that way, like how far back I want it. And yeah, that's how I do it. See, if it's not sticky enough, it comes off. But I don't have patience. Then you go in and grab the middle. I really try to make sure that point is in there, because that's the part that always likes to come off. But be very careful. So then I take the tweezers and I go over the lashes and I try to push it as close to my regular lash as possible. See, that one already came up. And then there's lash number 1. Now I'm gonna do the other one. I forgot I was gonna put a little blush on. So I'm gonna take this, add just a little bit of blush. I don't really wear blush. I just wanted a little bit today for some reason. Whoa, I never took this off. Just little bits. I say a little bit as I'm going more in, maybe on the nose. Just a little bit of blush. And I didn't grab the actual highlight I wanted, so I'm going to just use this shimmer and use it as a highlight right there on my cheekbone. A lot of times I stretch it all the way up, but today, I don't know why, I'm just wanting it right here. Maybe a little bit on my nose, inner part of my nose, and I like to take a fan brush. It's actually, it's a paint brush. Probably said this I don't know how many times. And I put it right there in my eyebrow. It fits perfectly. It's like my perfect eyebrow shape. But yes, that's where I'm putting that. It's just a nice little silver color. Alright, for lips! And then I think that's it. I'm going to go in first with Daddy, which is Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It was the Manny MUA collection that tells you how old this is, because it's not in the store anymore for reasons. And I'm going to use this again. It's so old and chunky. Just a nice brown nude to against that bright yellow. And then I'm gonna go in the middle with shade Hunting, which is a lighter brown, and it's going right in the middle. Just black. Just a little ombre. Little ombre. Wipe my fingers off. And I thought about putting a gloss over it, but I think I like it like that. Yeah, so I think that's the completed look. This is my Hufflepuff look. I say simple. To me, I mean, it was simple eyeshadow. It was just like 2 eyeshadows and that. But I think it's pretty, like, out there, I guess. I don't know. This is what I could think of to use for yellow, because I actually hate the color yellow. So, hope you like that. I hope you stay tuned for, I've got 2 more houses, and I might be redoing Slytherin, just because it's my house. I can do it twice. So, but there are 2 other houses I haven't done yet, so stay tuned for those, and I'll see you next time. Bye!